Hey, IB Math Studies kids. So this is exercise 9F on page 397, number 3. Construct a truth table for the statement P and not Q or not P and Q. This expression defines a logical operation on P and Q, which is similar to conjunction and disjunction. What operation is it? So first we're going to construct the truth table. So I'm going to look at my formula sheet and I'm going to construct my own truth table. First I will do P is one element and Q is another element, and then not P and not Q are another elements. So this will be true, true, false, false, and true, false, true, false. Then that means this one will be false, false, true, true. This one will be false, true, false, true. Okay, then I need to look at my first statement. So my first statement is P and not Q. And I'm going to look at my two columns, P and we're going to call this not Q. So we're looking at this table here, except for that we're thinking of this one as not Q. So for my first P not Q, I have true, false. So the argument true, false corresponds with this. So my answer will be false here. My next one is true, true. And that will correspond with true, true. So that's true as well. My next one is false, false, which corresponds with here false, false. So that's false. And the last one is false, true, which corresponds with false, true here. So that's false. Okay, the next expression I want to evaluate is not P and Q. Okay, and I'm just going to erase this here. So now we're looking at the AND argument still, which is this column. But our first argument is not P, and then the second one is Q. Okay, so if we look at the first one, this is a different color here. Our first argument for not P is first. Not P, F, and then T. So that's this one here, F, then T. And so our answer for that one is F, or false. Okay, then the next one is not P, false, and Q, false. So we're looking for false, false, which is false. Next one, not P, true, Q, true. So true, true, that's true. And last one, true, and then false, not P and then Q. So true, false is this one, and that would be a false answer. Okay, so now we have these two columns for the truth table. So now we can combine them together. P and not Q, or not P and Q. In this argument, we are looking at or, right? So we want this one here, where this argument here is P and this argument here is Q. So another way to think about it is this is P and this is Q. Okay, so let's look at our first one. We have false, false. So P and Q, false, false is false. Let me do that in a different color. False, false is false. Okay, next one we have true, false. True, false is true. Next one, false, true. False, true is true. And last one, false, false. So again, this is the same as the first one. False, false is false. Okay, and here's our truth table for that final statement. Now, if we look at our truth tables on the, I think a different color to use here, maybe orange. If we look at the truth tables on this formula sheet here, we see that this statement matches this statement. So we can say that this operation is similar to disjunction. It's the or but not both. One or the other but not both.